no meat in here.
But you said you wanted nothing on it.
Yeah, well, I expected a meat patty.
Dude, a meat patty is something. You said nothing. Is a meat patty something or nothing?
Something?
I win.
Yeah, why is my everything moving so slow right now? Yo, what's good? All right. I'm honestly not trying to do a lot today. No lie. Mm-hmm. All right. Just want to hang out for a little minute. I'm not trying to do too much in here today. I'll probably smoke. I'll probably tone this canvas. And that's it for today and tomorrow. I don't know. I might not do nothing for the rest of the week and just come back on the weekend, honestly. Oh, man. Come back on the weekend. Yo, 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 what's good, what's good, what's good? Hey, everybody. Um, so I just dropped off all the artwork for my December show. Looks pretty good. Got everything arranged. It'll be getting hung tomorrow, and Friday is the opening day. So today, I just want to kind of do a little bit in here. Not trying to do too much, because I just spent like a couple hours organizing this show. Like I'm already pooped for today. Did I just dropped a bud somewhere. I hate dropping weed on the carpet because you can't see it. Oh, oh well, the vacuum will eat that. But yeah, dropped off all my show art today. Pretty productive. And there's like one little thing I want to do in here in the studio is tone this next canvas. And just, like I said, just prep these canvases for my next round of paintings. So I guess we'll mosey on around the studio and do that today. But that's about it. And honestly, like I was saying earlier, I might not do too much for the rest of the week. I got my show on Friday. Uh, Work has not been hectic, but it definitely has been steady and busy. I feel like I just need a little break. So to prepare myself for the socializing I will have to do on Friday. uh, Tonight and tomorrow night, I'm just chilling. I'm not trying to do too much. I'm trying to conserve as much of my energy as I can, and so we can have a good time on Friday. But I'm really excited about this show. It looks good. I don't know if my pictures had already transferred over yet, but go photos. And I guess the pictures I took this afternoon didn't go over to my iPad yet. Oh well. Ba-bum-ba-bum. Yo, my rolling tray is kind of filthy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie how this thing look right now, but there be some stuff on here that I just can't throw out. I'm just not gonna throw it away. Just need to clean it up. All right. I didn't even bring my grinder up here. I'm breaking this bud up the old-fashioned way. Crumble, crumble. Oh, hello. So I wanted to show you guys some pictures I took this afternoon. Let's see. Oh boy, you see it? You see the name Artworks Gallery presents who? Travis Prince. Canvas Chronicles. A multi-series exhibition. I like seeing my name in lights up on the big screen. I took a little video. That's a long ass wall, man. That wall is so long. Oh my god. So I took way more paintings than I needed on purpose, just so I can find a good flow and see how things line up in the gallery and what looks best together. But I definitely wanted to show like all of my newer stuff, of course, the stuff that people haven't seen. But once again, like my new stuff is like less than half the show. And I don't know, I'm requested for my art a lot. So in the past couple of years, people have seen a lot of my stuff. But each year I gain new followers and new people who are unaware of my art. So hopefully people will still like the show. I'm trying to look out for the people who do really follow my art and keep up with what I'm doing in the art I produce. So for those individuals, I always want to have some new stuff at the shows that they haven't seen before. That's hard sometimes, especially when you do a lot of shows each year. And so luckily, you know, I'm still feel like I'm playing catch up because I didn't do a lot of shows last year. Well, I kind of did, and I did a good bit of show. I did a few shows this year, but I did have more time to paint this year and actually produce paintings. So there is 1, 2, 7, 8. So there's 8 paintings in this show that have never been out yet. Like this is their first time being out. So I think that should be good enough, maybe. You know, that might be good enough. I'm hoping that's good enough. I think it is. I think so. So, once again, if you've come to all of my shows and you've seen every show that I've had, if you come to this show, it'll be paintings that you've already seen, but there'll be 8 paintings that you haven't seen yet, which is fantastic. Hey, babe. So, I'm just really, I'm happy that everything is done except one thing. And you know what? I might have to call the gallery director tomorrow because I did want to put some of my iron works in there. My other one is downstairs. I might add 2 more pieces, these iron sculptures that I did, just to show like I do different shit. But the bulk of everything is done. So now I'm just anticipating show day. which should be fun. It's going to be cold and rainy. I just checked the weather. It's going to be like 40 degrees and with about a 40 or 50% chance of rain, depending on when the rain showers come through. Hopefully it's earlier in the day and it dries up a little bit at night, so it's not cold and rainy at night. Hopefully it'll just be cold. But I say the gallery that I'm at, it's a really popular gallery. They've had really good artists in there so far that I've seen each time that I've been there. Really good artists. So it's a really decent establishment, and I'm happy to be there. I always get concerned about end of the year shows, like after October, really, like November, December, it started getting cold. People are trying to focus on the holidays and whatnot, and a lot of people started traveling and other shit like that. So I be wanting every one of my shows to be packed to the ceiling, shoulder to shoulder. But I know just like later in the year, it just doesn't work like that. But last year I had a December show at the museum, and it was pretty packed, and I was pretty surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I was really surprised how many people came out to support that show. And in that show, I only showed 12 paintings. This show right here has like 28 paintings in that bitch. So,
Today's videos on real estate, we are covering the housing market. And spoiler alert, there has been no housing market crash. This is a 5-year chart of home prices from Redfin. The median sale price of a home in October was $414,633. Compared to 12 months ago, home prices have gone up by 2.2%. I know that some people will say that if home prices go up by 2.2%, that's a housing market crash. I don't, but some people will. I don't know about you, but those are the stats. Let me zoom in a little bit for you so you can see the month-over-month change. So this is a 3-year chart. Month-over-month, the median home price went up by $2,765. That means that month-over-month, home prices went up by 0.7%. So home prices are up year over year. Home prices are up month over month. I did make an updated prediction that home prices will fall during the winter. Anyways, I'm saying that home prices will go down in the upcoming months ahead because of seasonality. On top of that, the higher interest rate environments will grind down the economy. But I'm telling you that it's not going to be a housing market crash. This is just going to be your typical seasonality and a slowing economy. And listen, I have to say this in every single real estate video, because if I don't, then we're going to get that guy in the comments. And so many of you already know what I'm talking about. I'm intentionally being redundant. You know what I'm talking about? That person in the comments that says, the real estate market is already crashing. Haven't you seen that home prices are already down 20% in my area? Haven't you seen Phoenix? So some people clearly do not understand the definition of median home prices or national averages. Home prices may be down a good amount in your area or your city, I don't deny that. But have you seen how much home prices are up in Naples, Florida? Or how about Albany, New York? Or how about Newark? So if home prices are down 20% in your area, that means that home prices are up by 22% in a different area. I didn't say that for one real estate video, and the comments section paid the price. It was just a disaster. So let's move on to housing inventory. So this is a 3-year chart. There are currently 1.55 million homes listed for sale in the US. It's basically unchanged from last month. So as you can see from the chart, year over year, the number of homes for sale is down by 8.7%. So there are less sellers. Let me zoom out a little bit for you. This is a 5-year chart. Look at how many homes were for sale pre-pandemic. In October of 2018, October 2019, it was in the 2.3 million range. Right now we're at 1.5 million. So that is a 33% drop compared to pre-pandemic. So listen, I want to just give it to you straight. If you're rooting for a housing market crash, then this is not good for you. Because remember, if you want a housing market crash, then you need more sellers than there are buyers. So you need a fire sale type of situation with millions of panic sellers.
Don't even worry.
You need homeowners with the mentality just
I'm already listening to it.
I need to sell my home right now. I will take whatever lowball offer that you're willing to give me. That was the type of situation back in 2010. Back in 2010, there were 2.9 million foreclosures in that year alone. That's a massive exodus. So keep in mind that right now, there are 1.5 million homes that are listed for sale. Imagine 2.9 million foreclosures in 1 year. That's how you get a housing market crash. And I'll tell you, just straightforward, that's not happening right now. There's less sellers right now compared to a year ago. But just look at these homeowners right now. Why won't they sell their homes? These homeowners think they're so cool with their 3 to 4% mortgage interest rates. You know, it must be nice, right? But look at it from their perspective. Why would they want to sell and give up the 3 to 4% mortgage interest rates and just swap it out for 7% mortgage interest rates? And why would they want to look for a home in a market with limited inventory? You saw the homes that are available for sale. The numbers are just at suppressed levels. And why would they want to pay 30 to 40% more compared to pre-pandemic prices? And on top of that, it's just the hassle of moving. So no, these people, they're not going to list their homes for sale unless they really have to. For these reasons, you have less sellers. And on the flip side, you also have less buyers because of higher prices and higher mortgage interest rates. So look at the mortgage interest rates. The average on the 30-year fixed is still above 7%. Okay, so you have less buyers, you have less sellers.
Ain't no way in hell. I got a letter in the mail today. It said, "Hi, we're a local realtor. We have a cash offer for your home, $144,000."
Prior years, which are still in red, and the blue line is where we're today.
I'll hold out for 2.
The transaction volume is down significantly, down 6.7% compared to last year, down more than 30% since 2020 and 2021, and down more than 20% compared to pre-pandemic. Now, I want you to look at this. This is a 5-year chart of the percentage of homes that are selling above list price. 31.7% of homes are selling above list. And this is almost 1 out of every.
You catch the right one.
That number is trending down.
Catch the right
but it's still
foreclosure.
higher compared to 12 months ago by 2.9%. But this still needs to fall into the 20%
Slide right in there. Oh, you can't finish paying for your home?
Historically speaking, it's still.
Oh, the bank owns it now?
Please keep this in mind when you're buying or selling your home. And I want to show this to you because I haven't shown you this for the past 6 months or so. This chart from Redfin shows which states people are moving out of and where people are going. There's still a lot of outflow from California. New York is up there too. Florida is still the #1 destination, but what I found interesting is that migration to Texas is slowing down. So personally, I'm thinking about moving down south because these winters are just terrible in Chicago. Now, I told you this before, and we actually got a little taste of it, so I want to tell you what happened. So the Federal Reserve indicated that they're done raising interest rates. That's not for sure, it's not a guaranteed thing, but that's the message that they gave off. That caused interest rates on government bonds to go down. They fell hard. The most important one to pay attention to.
Shit,
So that
dropped you behind the TV.
Interest rates so you know how interest rates on the 30-year fixed about Reserve did that, and then interest rates fell. As interest rates fell, mortgage applications surged. This is a headline from Bloomberg. U.S. mortgage rates slide sharply, reinvigorating housing demand. So this is what happens when mortgage interest rates fall from 8% to 7%. Can you imagine what's going to happen when mortgage interest rates fall to 5% or 4%? There's going to be a crazy housing market spike.
Capital gains now are on the horizon, then you need to know about Opportunity Zones, the best way to build impact-driven generational wealth and save taxes. I'm Ashley Tyson. They call me the OZ Sherpa because we guide people on their Opportunity Zone journey. We've had over 2,000 strategy calls and created over 800 Opportunity Zone entities the right way. If you want to learn more about doing well by doing good, then check out our YouTube channel for the Express Elevator to the Tax-Free Summit. Schedule a strategy call with me today at ozpros.com.
Grand Canyon University's RN to BSN online degree program makes earning your bachelor's in nursing possible. Balance online coursework with local in-person clinicals to position yourself for potential leadership opportunities in the time you have from wherever you are, leaving room for what matters. Your personalized plan and team can help you achieve your goals. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
If you're waiting right now for a housing market crash so that you can get a home at a much cheaper price, then I hope that happens for you soon. I really do, because once the Federal Reserve starts lowering interest rates, and that's probably going to happen in 2024, and once they turn the money printers back on, all I can tell you is good luck. You may get a better mortgage interest rate, but how much more expensive will homes be? 10% higher, 20% higher, 30% higher? I mean, it's going to be ridiculous. I honestly don't think that's going to be a big surprise, though, to a lot of people after the fact. Just think about it logically. Even with 8% interest rates, home prices are not crashing. They're actually up by 2% year over year. Do you think that if interest rates fall to 5% to 4%, do you think that they'll have zero impact on demand? Or do you think that there's going to be more buyers that step in at 5% or at 4%? And I clearly understand that if interest rates fall to, let's just say 4%, that would undo the lock-in effect on the sellers, but lower interest rates will have a bigger impact on demand than it will on supply. Simply because more potential buyers than potential sellers are affected by interest rates. So I want you to keep that in mind, because
Boozy.
if you watch my Federal Reserve videos, then you know that the Fed is most likely going to pivot next year in 2024. And that's going to have some serious consequences.
Yeah, I just hung my show. I just hung the show up today. Well, not hung it, but I organized the show today. Wait, man, it's a big ass fucking space, yo. Just that one wall is so fucking long, bro. That one wall got 14 paintings on it. So this show got like 26 or 27 pieces, almost 30 paintings in that bitch, bro. And then the eight drawings that I framed up, that was the ass of art. But I already had, well, I had 3 homies have shows there. I went to 2 of them. And the first time, this is like way early this year, when I went there, it was my first time going up in that shit. I was like, what the fuck? As soon as I walked in that bitch, I was like, oh shit, this wall right here big as fuck, bro. But yo, both of my other homies managed to do the same thing. They got enough art. We filled that bitch, bro. That whole shit was filled up. So when I seen my first homie do that shit, I was like, okay, all right, I see how you rocking. And then I went to the second. I went to 3 shows there. I went to the second time I went there. It was this older guy, and I kind of know him like just from being around in the art scene and shit. But I don't know him like that. I say he old head, and this motherfucker had a whole show with bubblegum. I think I talked about that shit with y'all, man. This motherfucker did this whole fucking show, but everything was made out of bubblegum that he chewed. That shit was weird. But he managed to fill the space. And then in not last month, was it? It was in October. In October, my other homie, she had a show there. And she managed to fill that shit, but her shit was, she do like smaller pieces, like small paintings. She had 79 pieces in there, yo. 79. I was like, what the fuck? And so ever since I seen it the first time, I wanted to show there. Like I gotta get up in here, but at the same time, it's like, well, this place big as shit. And so that's why I was really trying to bust my ass to finish them last 2 reader series. And before the end of the year, yo, I just knew like I had to get them 2 done. But all together, I have 8 paintings that have never been out the house. And then I have 2 other paintings, those last 2, the last 2 from the Whisper series. They've only been out, well, one of them has been out twice. And the other one has been out once. But that was like, when they were out together, they were like way up in a little town, man, like way outside the city. A lot, if you weren't really from that area out there where the show is at, like motherfuckers ain't really gonna see that shit. But so I can count those like almost as new paintings, because they ain't really been out like that. So a lot of people will be seeing it for the first time in person. I want to just wet this canvas real good, so when I put this paint in here, I can just flow with that shit real fast. Cause this is probably the only thing I do today, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just tone this canvas real quick, and then I'm about to hop on some video games, man. After getting all that art, like I had to pack the truck up yesterday, bro. That shit was so precarious. I was so over there, man. And then, like I say, I took way more than I needed just in case, you know, just to see what fits, what a fit where, how things flow. And so I did wind up bringing back like 6 or 7 paintings, which is good. I kind of figured that. But yeah, I feel like after getting all that shit together yesterday, that's why I didn't stream at all yesterday. I really had to like make sure I had all the art tagged and load the truck up last night, and then unload it today and stage and everything. I count that as art, as doing something creative and productive. So I think I can give myself a little bit of game time this evening. I'm not gonna lie. these chunks of paint. Come on. All right, getting there, we're getting there. Let me go ahead and paint these edges on here too. I think I need to make that a big habit of painting my edges. Paint the edges in the beginning. Love that sound. Doo, 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 doo. All right. Don't knock the motherfucker over. All right. Yo, what is all this hype shit I keep seeing about T.I. and his son? Or one of his sons. I just keep seeing memes of like T.I. choking his son out. I'm gonna have to like Google this shit or YouTube it or something. Like, but the memes just look funny as shit. I seen like 3 or 4 fucking memes today. Like, what the hell? What did T.I. like choke his son out or something? I know how people can make those fake ass images too now, so I don't know if that shit real or not. Alright, so we got that done. Easy peasy, like always. You know what I'm saying? Little easy peasy. So now, that's it. So I got, now my thing is, He should have been done that. Choke little man up. Damn, bro. My next thing is, am I going to start the pyramid painting before I do this underpainting, or should I just go ahead and knock this underpainting out over the weekend? I'm thinking I might do that. I might just hop on this underpainting, get that shit done, and then I'll have 3 nice canvases to play around with for the next couple of months. I'm really excited about all this shit, yo. All these, like, I ain't even gonna lie, yo. I'm super excited to get these done. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That's it for me today. I'm gonna, I'll probably hop on the game for a little while. It's gonna be an easy night. Easy night. Jump on the game. Get my ass something to eat. Take my ass to bed. Tomorrow I gotta drop my car off at the shop. I gotta get my brakes done, bro. I've been hearing my brakes for like a couple weeks now. Like it started like a little while ago, but I might need brakes and rotors because it started when I was like I was making a left-hand turn, and I heard when I'm turning, that shit was like whoop 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 whoop. I'm like, what the fuck is that sound, yo? Whoop whoop whoop. Every time I turn, you can hear something. So I'm hoping it's something fucking simple. But then like last week when I rode out to Philly, I was hearing my brakes a little bit. Like you start slowing down, that shit like yeah. Uh-oh. No. So drop the Lexus off at the shop in the morning, and hopefully it's just the brakes. Hopefully I don't need brakes and rotors. But on Battlefield, you cooking right now. I'm about to get on Call of Duty. When you turn your game on and you log into Battlefield, you text me, and I'll get on Battlefield with you, bro, for sure. Cause y'all be saying y'all gonna get online, and then you get halfway in the bottle, then you forget about me. Then I be on Battlefield looking silly because I can't. Yeah, I used to be a beast at Battlefield, bro. No lie, I used to be a fucking beast. That's one game, Battlefield 4, and Skyrim are my 2 highest played games, yo. Like both of those games, over thousands of hours in both of them, bro. Both of them. I remember the last time I think I looked at my fucking Battlefield journal. I kind of felt embarrassed a little bit, dude. Like, I think I had over 2,000 hours on Battlefield 4. Over 2,000. I played that game for over 2,000 hours. I was like, really? God damn. And then goddamn Skyrim, I played that shit for almost 2,000 hours. I played that shit for well over 1,000 hours. Yeah. I don't know. So I got introduced to Battlefield with Battlefield 3. But I came into Battlefield 3 like months before Battlefield 4 came out. So I only played that shit for like a couple months, and then the new one came out. But I don't know, my first experiences with Battlefield on Battlefield 3, yo, the one thing that I did like about Battlefield 3 more than Battlefield 4, one of the first things I noticed is they took out a lot of the profanity in the PvP, because your avatar will have like the automatic dialogue, and then you run up and you hear a motherfucker be like, cover me, and then the next dude be like, cover you? Who the fuck's gonna cover me? Get the fuck down, it's a goddamn grenade. Yo, like, it was a lot of cursing, yo. They use a lot of profanity in Battlefield 3, yo. You go back and play that shit, yo, or watch the videos. Like, they cursed a lot. And then I just noticed, like, in Battlefield 4, a lot of that dialogue was, like, toned down a lot. Like, almost no profanity was in Battlefield 4. And some of the maps in Battlefield 3, there was, like, 2 maps in there that I wish they had brought to the Battlefield 4, yo, because them maps were fun as shit. But like you say, 4... Yo, to this day, I think 4 is my favorite shooter of all time. Well, I don't know. I think MAG is still my top favorite first-person shooter, because that's the first-person shooter that I played. And that shit was a dope-ass game. And nobody has been able to, like, bring a shooter to that level since. And that's crazy. Like, that shit was on the PS2 or 3? PS2? PS3? I don't know. Anyway, like, MAG, yo, motherfuckers still haven't made nothing like that or close to it. Ever. Alright, I'm just running my mouth now. You know how we'll do it. We'll sit here and do this shit for hours. Let me wrap this shit up, bro. I'm gonna go downstairs, hop on the game. As soon as you get finished cooking, holla at me, man. Peace. I'll catch y'all boys next time.